When I wear this hat, it does look like my profile picture should be taken with sunglasses on in like the front of a truck, like waiting in a car park. I really, really genuinely don't like this hat. It makes me look like a right-wing American dad. The internet is the true Twilight realm. Oh, I love Twilight Princess. I think people were bad-mouthing Twilight Princess in my chat recently. I love Twilight Princess so much. I still haven't played the new Zelda game. I will. I might even playing it later. I acquired it. Do I own a Switch? No, but I have it installed. So we'll see if I like it. I really like it. I think Twilight Princess is my favourite. Half of that's nostalgia, and the other half is just that Midna's in it and she yells at you a lot. Okay, I've told this before, but when I replayed Twilight Princess a couple of years ago with Emma, and you know, she was just watching me play it maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and we were just she was just watching me play it, and as soon as Midna came on screen and started yelling at you in dog form, she went, "Oh, of fucking course you like this game," in a truly disgusted voice. Nintendo heard you say that and they're shutting you down and taking 40% of your money forever. Yeah, that is one of the most fucked up news stories I've ever read, genuinely. The fact that that guy, it now has to pay him, what, 25% or 30% of his money forever? That is truly fucking insane. I want it on PC, though 60 FPS are needed. Yes, I have the 60 FPS patch on PC, and seems to work fine. Nintendo need to make their games on PC. They never will, because they're terrified of the internet and just everything that isn't on their own consoles. They just never will. They're a bad company. Something that no other law could reasonably ask for, but for some reason Nintendo can. Copyright law, especially when it comes to games and movies, is deranged. Genuinely scary. Anyway, let's continue. I can't remember where I was on this, but we must be nearly finished. Return to the guild. Fine.
Teabag t-shirts. Having a good time.
Is everybody else hearing that voice? Oh my god, we just got 170 grand. That's fucking insane. Oh, I remember we just got the wholesome gay farmer boy a boyfriend. Oh, I remember that. And his dad was so happy and was like, "Oh, son, I didn't know." And when they hugged, oh, it was lovely. Why are your breasts so low? What, in the game? Are my breasts very low? I think they look okay. I don't think they look too low.
Robbing a bank on teapot.
Right, let me get out of here. Not hanging, no shaming, just starting really low. Do they start low? Do they start low? You might assume that I stare at breasts a lot. I actually don't know where breasts are meant to start. Where do breasts start? Like, maybe here? Like, just below the collarbone? Or is it over the collarbone? I don't know. Is this normal for boobs? Anyway, let's return to the guild, shall we? But yeah, last time we played this, I did none of the main quest. I did one quest where this wholesome farmer gay boy was like, I need a boy. I need a boyfriend. And then we went off and found a boyfriend, and then his dad was like, "Oh, my son, I love you." And then it was all nice. They can start lower down. It's definitely below. They can start lower down when you have a bigger chest or a longer torso. I know nothing about the human body, apparently. Maybe it's just me. It just looks like they start about halfway down. I guess she has really broad shoulders. Like, she's got fucking built shoulders and arms, so maybe that makes it look lower. God, my character looks fucking cool. Maybe I need to look at more breasts. That sounds like an excuse. Right, let's go. Where am I going to travel? I think I'm like leveled up enough, right? Do I have any more things I can get? Not really, not right now at least. Let's go to a quest, the main quest. It might be all the bulk above. Let's go to quests. Return to the guild, the Cullis Gate. Yes, 19 hours. Fine, let's go. Ask me how I know. You have complained about giant breasts before, right? Your breasts are fine, don't worry, Drake.
Did you see Hammer? She is on her way as well.
Oh god, I would hate having breasts. I really don't want any.
Much about you.
Like, I've said this before, I wouldn't mind, you know, bigger hips, maybe? Maybe, like, nicer thighs. Actually, my thighs are alright. Like, I think my legs are actually quite nice. Maybe, like, slightly bigger hips. You know, maybe more of an hourglass shape. But, like, I would hate having boobs. Oh, it'd be horrible. Just not being able to sleep on your belly or, like, lie in some grass. Oh. I'm 5 months into HRT and the hips have started happening. Congratulations. Right, play. I actually like them overall. Incredibly inconvenient, but also very, very fun. I just couldn't imagine having them. I don't like it at all. I don't know. Look, in general, if I could click my fingers and have a specific body type, it'd basically be Link from Breath of the Wild, but maybe like a bit curvier. Continue.
At night in the castle.
Who are you?
Your sister.
Oh, I remember you. You're the wizard boy.
If I'd known, I would have stopped him.
I remember you. Oh, and it's Angry Hammer. I hate hips. They're too honest. Ban. What do you want?
Sorry it took me so long. Lucian's men are all over the place.
You must be Hammer.
And you must be Garth, Lucian's lackey.
I was made to understand you might be mistrustful. I didn't anticipate your staggering wit.
His voice sounds incredibly familiar. Is that the guy from Firefly? Like is that the guy from Firefly, maybe? The shepherd. Because he sounds so familiar. It's been so long since I've watched Firefly, though.
Oh, yeah? And did you anticipate that I like to take a hammer and whack smug little spell flingers?
This is not what we're here for.
Got a good
Hammer
cast.
has information on the third hero.
Mostly gathered from a tavern, I hear.
Not one, lots of them. I did a proper tour. Right. I think this bloke, the thief, is a pirate called Reaver. He runs the port of Bloodstone to the southwest.
And you got this from some drunk?
Yeah. He sailed with Reaver for years. Said they captured hundreds of ships.
Doesn't mean he's a hero. Lots of pirates capture ships.
Reaver takes down galleons with one bullet. High winds, rough seas, a mile away, doesn't matter. He picks off the captain.
A sniper boy. We're gonna get a sniper boy. I can't stop seeing serving cunt on Twitter. How do I make it stop? I have muted that phrase on Twitter, Lewis. That's how I made it stop. This morning, I scrolled through my Twitter and went, fucking hell, I'm muting this phrase. Delete Twitter. Honestly, that's the correct answer. Twitter has, and I don't mean this hyperbolically, gotten about 40 times worse over the past 4 months. Like Twitter, I used to genuinely enjoy Twitter. I don't really interact with anybody I don't like on Twitter. I generally enjoy Twitter. The algorithm has gotten so aggressively shit that now all you see on Twitter is either about half your follower list if you go on the following tab, and if you go on the For You tab, it is just aggressively SEO'd fucking algorithmically generated content like, how do you serve cunt in an XXX way, you know, and then how do you, just fucking content mine shit. It's so bad. It's so bad. Oh, I hate it so much. Anyway. There were already studies to show almost all of the transphobic rhetoric came from UK tweets. Yes, very much a thing. It went from Mumsnet onto Twitter, and then it got fucking infected into the algorithm and then spread to everybody. It's awful. It was always bad, but it is truly horrendous now. I'm on the verge of deleting Twitter. And I like Twitter. I always enjoyed Twitter. I like Twitter, and I don't want to delete it, but I probably will end up. So I'm just reading the messages I've missed. Femboy is the ideal body, but since that's impossible for me, may as well enjoy tits. don't know. I mean, you can all you can do whatever, right? You can get rid of boobs. You can get rid of boobs. You can grow boobs. You can wear binders. Although I've heard binders kind of hurt. Built to survive a famine and birth a few dozen children with enough milk to supply the village in winter. This is a good message. I'm also too broad-shouldered and stuff. I'm trying to remember what you look like. I've met you in real life. Mainly, I remember that you're small, I'll be honest. Like, what did you say you are? 1.62 meters? What's that in feet and inches, just for the Americans? But that is quite small. Binders are okay for me since I don't have very large breasts. I bulked up with tea. Again, HRT is like a weird magical spell. I don't use Facebook, Twitter, or Snapchat. I feel like all social media will go out of fashion in the next 20 years. Maybe, honestly, like, I don't know, TikTok is huge right now, right? But that's slightly different. It is a social media, but it's more video and hyper fast content based rather than just being pure social media like Twitter or Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I hate Facebook. I've never used Snapchat. I used to like Twitter and now I don't, and now I have nothing. I have Discord. I like my Discord chat. I'll hang out there forever. You can truly get anything with transition. I didn't realize how much my expectations were based on what Bigot said. Right, talk.
But we're not trying to make Lucien surrender.
No, we're not.
Bloodstone is
We're
surrounded
not.
by Wraith Marsh on 3 sides and Ocean on the 4th.
No matter. We can reach it via Cullis Gate.
Discord's also all I have left to enjoy. Yeah, I'm using Twitter less and less, I've
Got another
noticed.
one handy, have you?
And just going more and more
I built
onto
one
Discord.
at my tower. It can get us to Wraithmarsh.
Okay, you're a genius. Does it work?
It will take some time to activate, but it should work.
Why are you dressed like a middle-aged fisherman?
You must do this together. Lucien has sent men to guard Brightwood Tower.
Okay, then let's go. After you, your brilliance.
Barbarian.
Wow. Rude. Elon ruining things. The blue checkmarks getting priority is disgusting. That is one of the primary reasons, right? Is that you can't go into threads anymore. If you go into a thread, shut up.
For you in Brightwood.
If you go into a thread on Twitter now, it is just people. It is the stupidest people alive at the top now. Real bad. That's where I think social interactions will be in 10 to 20 years in private forums or groups. Facebook and just not forcing content to people. I kind of agree. Like, Discord feels like going back a little bit to forums or instant messaging apps like AIM and stuff like that, right? Like that feels like a little bit where it's going. Maybe. Every day I was seriously on Twitter, I was either sent something to read or something that ruined my mental health for the day every day. Yeah, it can be like that. Anyway, let's go. Use Cullisgate to Bower Lake. Oh yeah, Elon Musk has appointed a new CEO, by the way. Just as bad as he is. Like, real fucking horrible right-wing freak. Again, like him. Let's all just send letters and start secret societies and stuff. I was thinking about this recently. I've never sent a letter. I've never handwritten a letter and sent it. It's just not something I've ever done or was never made to do or anything in school. I'm not even 100% sure how you do it. I'd have to ask at the post office. Like, I don't really know how to use stamps. I assume you just ask the post office, I'm sending it here. What stamp do I need, please? And they'll give me one, and then I put it in the post box. But I've never actually sent a letter. I've sent off forms, but they've all been free post. Like, if you get a form from the government, it has on the fucking thing, like, free post, no stamp needed, just put in this post box. And I'm like, thank you, because I'm an idiot. I don't know what else to do. So I'll fill out the form, put it in. I don't know what you do if you actually need to pay postage on something. If you don't know, you do that. Okay, terminally online, oh god. They'll most likely just take the letter and post it for you then. That's nice. I had a pen pal for a year who was just someone who temporarily moved to France. See, I never had that. no, you need to guess the correct stamp, and if you're wrong, you just get shot. That's kind of what I thought it might be, to be honest. I think I'd be not frightened of sending a letter. I'm not 4, but like, I'd be like, am I doing this correctly? Because I've just never done it. Do people in my chat send letters? Because people are acting like, oh my god, you sweet summer child. Do any of you regularly send letters? Alright, there we go. Let's just kill all these beetles. Lovely. Need to reload. There we go. Oh, the dog is doing it now. I sent a handwritten letter to the GIC to beg them to not make me wait any longer. I have read lots of people doing that. Letters, no. Parcels, yes. I don't know when I've last sent a parcel either, to be honest. I don't know if I've ever actually sent a parcel. They probably have that in other countries, but in Germany you can also buy a code online via PayPal and write the code on the letter in lieu of a stamp. It's great because you don't need to go to buy stamps every time. That's quite nice. I like that. Oh, it's some banditos. How do I zoom in again? It's that. There we go. Whenever I sign back onto disability, I have to write the social letter. That seems fucking bad. They make you write them a letter? That just seems annoying for everybody. But how else would you put the Queen's face on things? Is it Charles now? Is King Charles? Oh, it feels very disgusting to say that phrase. But is it now that boy's face on things? That fucking sausage-fingered nightmare. Like, is he on the money now? I actually don't know how it works, like how long that takes or anything. Bye. Paper is a big thing in German administration. Here it's mostly digital. I rarely have to fill out actual forms. Although, no, Emma got sent grant forms the other day in their paper. We'll have to fucking scan them or something. I don't want to get a stamp if he's on it. They don't make me, but I want to give them the sob story in case they refuse my first value. Honestly, clever, because they are soulless freaks, right? The people at when I've visited my social welfare, Department of Social Protection, whatever office, they've been lovely here. But I have heard horror stories. Like Emma has dealt with them in the past in Cork City, and she has said that they are fucking nightmares who constantly belittle and insult you. Here they're lovely whenever I've had to deal with them. He's wasted no time trying to assassinate the popular royal kids. Look, if we could somehow get them all assassinated, that would probably be good. They can all join Diana in hell, and then everything will be better. I lost a couple of followers for saying that on Twitter. Oh, here she is. We're right here. Is this Cullis Gate then? Oh, it's both of you. Wait, are you? Yeah, you're Wizard Boy, aren't you?
We shouldn't use the front gate. Lucien's men will be expecting us.
Uh-huh.
Follow me. I know another way in.
Okay.
It really is great to have you back. I went back to the temple for a while.
Oh yeah, it's been 10 years and you look no older. What have you been doing for 10 years? You look no older. Neither do I, really. Ugh. I hate how much Irish people love Diana. Yep, it's a thing.
Based on books written 1,000 years ago.
Sorry, you're going to keep interrupting. I hated having to go to a post office when I had a mailbox right there, but no stamps. I don't know. A mailbox? Do you mean like an American style, like post box thing? Is that a thing? Or like those things that you see? I don't know if I've ever seen one around here, but those things where they're like big pillars that you put your post in and they get collected. I think there's only one attached to the post office here. Has any English monarch ever been remotely good to Ireland? No. I don't think so. I can't think of any. I mean, there's ones that have been less bad. I don't think Charles has done anything overtly terrible to Ireland. I don't know. I've just now realised how few Irish people besides Teen interact with your chat. There was one I can't recall the name of who was better than the rest, but like no, pretty much entirely profiting from it in some twisted way. I can't think of any. I mean, even when they went fucking Republican for a while, it was a nightmare for Ireland. Like Cromwell. Mailboxes are around like stations and shops too, and post offices are spread further apart. I have one post office because I live in a small town, and I think that's the only place you can post a letter. I think. I've never seen a post box around other than at the post office. I don't know how I would go about it, basically. Maybe I need to look it up, but honestly, it's never come up. Please, everyone, tell me you have mailboxes. When I hear the term mailbox, I think of those American things that are outside your house. 1 second. Mailbox with the like little flag images. These things, that's what I think of when I think of a mailbox, and those look fucking insane to me. Like just having post like outside of your house that comes in, and you have to leave your front door and like flip down the flag and like take out your post and walk back in. That's bizarre. And then a post box is the standalone thing, right? Yeah, like these. I have seen one of these before, and it was exactly this. It was the red one, because they were all installed by the British, and then they get painted green. Yeah, there we go. Mystery of UK post boxes being painted, solved as Green Pimpernel claims credit after Ireland blame. Don't know what that means. UK post boxes being painted. In Ireland, they're all green, like this, but they still have, like, Royal Mail printed on them and stuff like that. But I don't have any around me. Ours are yellow. I have no idea where... I would literally have to go to something that looks like this, that is attached to a post office. Like, it looks very similar to this. It is bolted onto the side wall of the post office, and then somebody comes and collects it. I think. Flag is to let the mailman know there is mail to be picked up by them, not you. Oh. The first image on the second row was the other one we were talking about. The first image on the second row. First image on the second row. Yes, these things. This. Oh, this is what they look like in Germany. Very yellow and square. Anyway. To get to my next post office, I need to get on the train. Really? Oh, on the first search you did? What, for mailbox? Mailbox. Oh, these things. Oh, these are the American ones, aren't they? I've seen these in movies. I'm pretty sure I've seen these in films. These are American boys. Anyway, let's go back to the game. It is a hassle if you want to go to the post office. I live about 2 minutes walk from a post office, so it's never been a big deal. Germany actually has trains though, so that maybe sounds worse than it is. I went to, this might shock people from Britain. I went to Birmingham, and the public transport in England, both times I've been recently, in Nottingham and in Birmingham, was so much better than it is in Ireland that it seemed like a utopia. That's how bad the public transport is in Ireland. The fact that they had trains at all that you could take instead of driving to the station, the fact that the buses ran like every 4 or 5 minutes, the fact that they were so cheap. My God, the buses were cheap. It was incredible. I loved it. It was like a new world. It wasn't quite as good as like Amsterdam public transport, but like there was trams in places. Oh my God, it was so good. You went to a big city in rural areas, which I imagine so. Rural like where you live. Oh, it was so good. It was so great. But like, if you go to Cork City here, which is kind of comparable to Birmingham and Nottingham, I would say. If you go to Cork City here, the buses are, I would say, at least twice as expensive, at least half as reliable, and at least half as often. Like, they are truly shit. Like, there's none of them. Public transport here, Ireland, is a joke. Be handy, you're taking skateboard. Genuinely, yes. If the postman misses me at home, my parcels will get rerouted and I have to get on a 30-minute journey to get them. Oh, God. I always had good experiences in the UK with transport. It was so good in comparison to Ireland. Now, Irish public transport is considered kind of a laughingstock. It's our public transport and our medical care is considered like the laughingstock of Europe, right? But I was shocked at how much worse it was. I was like, my God, even I hear British people complaining, even in cities, constantly about their public transport, and it is so much better than Irish public transport.
Welcome to the Goblin Cave.
Thank you, Pen 1x1 for the follow. This is very kind of you. There's technically a drop-off point 1 minute from my place, and sometimes they use that, but most times not. I don't know what's going on there. When I moved in here, this house had been vacant for 5 years, something like that. About four or 5 years. And it had been taken off the list of things to deliver to in the post office. And so things just wouldn't get delivered for ages. They'd get held in the post office and I'd have to go collect them. And after probably about 6 weeks and 14 complaints, they finally started delivering to me. And since then, it's been lovely. Nice and musty after 5 years. It very much was. I had to leave the doors and windows open for 2 weeks. Continue. Right, let's follow along with this boy.
Ignorant men trying to tell everyone how to live their lives based on books written 1,000 years ago.
Oh, she's on r/atheism.
Nothing that ancient could possibly contain any wisdom.
Oh.
Hey, these aren't old kingdom schematics that teach you how to build guns that shoot lightning. It's a load of superstitious nonsense that never helped anybody. And if you swallow it all, it can get you killed.
We may actually be in agreement there. But let's cut this short. We have a lot to do.
Religious argument. Why did no one move in 5 years? Is your town that undesirable? Yes. I cannot wait to leave eventually. I hate this town. I would say, I'll be generous. On the high street, maybe 10% of the buildings are vacant. Like it's not a good town. It's a very dead town. It's not good. A lot of charity shops, you know, that kind of vibe. Nothing wrong with charity shops, but there's a lot of them for a main street. Same with trams in Sheffield, Steen. Truly awful to think the country once had a train network, but we tore it up because trains out cars. And yes, that is basically what happened. You in County Cork? Yes, I am. I'm in South Cork. A lot of goblin caves. There's a couple of caves around, I think. Not. I don't think anyone lives in them. Oh my God, why are you so fast? I can't remember how to run. It's A. There we go. Fuck me, you're quick. Where are you going? Ah, there's boys! Why'd you fucking... Wait, did you just say no shooting? Oh God! There we go. It's sort of working out. Why did it zoom in if it wasn't dead? Like, he was still highlighted in red there. Fucking hell. The fucking controls!
That shooting's gonna kill you.
Just keep shooting him in the ground. There we go. Fantastic. Are we good? I think we're good. Right, great. Why are there Forsworn? Because the reach belongs to the Forsworn. I was playing a little bit of Skyrim recently. I got some DLC for Skyrim because I got some like free creator club points, which is a disgusting system, you know, the microtransaction stuff that Skyrim has, and Fallout and stuff as well. But I got like some goblins and some Pets of Skyrim DLC from it, and it was fun to just wander around collecting pet spiders and a pet rabbit and stuff like that and making them run around with me. It was good. It was a nice time. Skyrim good. I like Skyrim. It might be my least favorite of the big three Elder Scrolls games. Like, I think Morrowind is my favorite, definitely. Maybe I prefer Oblivion. It's close with Oblivion and Skyrim. Maybe Skyrim's better. I actually don't know, but I like Skyrim a lot. Fucking hell, the music. Skyrim got microtransactions? Goddamn. Yes, it does. Yes, come on then. Where are you going? Why'd you run down here? Where are you going? They're non-essential, I would say. They're all just like extra quests and stuff. The base game is still just you buy it and you have it. But, you know, what normally would have been up free updates or maybe expansion packs or something like that has been trickled out as microtransactions, and it's very depressing. Like goblins, you know, there's a quest, like a small quest that adds in goblins into the game, and it takes probably about 15 minutes to beat, and it's like €4, which is insanity. I would not recommend it. Hate it here. Is this where we need to be? Are we done here? Can I talk to you? Are you stuck?
Lucian's
There we go.
men. They're looking for me.
What, these boys?
They're between us and the Cullis Gate.
Oh, that's fine. We can shoot them from here, can't we?
Just how I like it.
Just how I like it. No, come on, fucker. Fuck off. Fucking zoom in on them, please. There we go. Look at that. That's what we want. Perfect. Can I get any of these boys? Okay, that evened them out a bit. Oh, I forgot I had that. They're gonna run up to us now and we can just pick them off. Easy, easy stuff. Skyrim is the best game mechanics architecture, but the worst story and setting. Yeah, I think I would agree. It's a bit like Fallout 4. It's the Fallout 4 of Elder Scrolls, where playing it is very satisfying, and gameplay-wise, it is by far the best. Story-wise, it is by far the worst. Like, Fallout 4's story is, I think, genuinely really shit, and I would say the same with Skyrim. It took me 3 full playthroughs of Skyrim before I bothered to finish the main story. That's how little I give a fuck about the Skyrim story. And I'm just gonna dig with my dog. There we go. Whereas Morrowind has by far the best story. Morrowind's story and writing is genuinely good, which is not usual for video games. And honestly, it might be some nostalgia involved there, but I really like Morrowind's story. All right, let's go. They're all dead, I think. That was fairly easy, actually. When you can snipe in this game, it's always a fun time. Morrowind and the Skyrim engine would be unreal. I think they're making it or releasing it, although it's one of those giant mods that will probably never, ever, ever come out, right? One of those. It's called like Skywind or Morroblivion or one of those. Level 49 on my current Skyrim playthrough, and I've not touched the main quest. I was the same. I did not touch the main quest when I replayed Skyrim recently. I didn't play much, like I said, but there's no way I was doing the main quest. I did the like Golden Saints and Dark Seducers quest, the Pets of Skyrim stuff. Oh, this is so powerful. Now that I have some boys with me, this is now easy. Also, I think I put lightning powers on my gun and forgot, but it is doing cool lightning effects. How's the audio, by the way? Because it feels quite loud to me, but I don't think it actually is. Wait, is this a shop? Why are there just random people around here? Okay. Fair enough. Treasure. Hang on, you deal with this. I'll get the treasure first. I wish they would move over to Unreal 5. I don't really know anything about game engines, to be totally honest. I know that theirs is very old. Every single computer in Fallout 4 is like, oh, I hate my coworkers, I'm gonna do something. Entry written 1 second before the nukes went off. Fallout 4 is very Bethesda, right? I like Bethesda okay. I think Bethesda are a decent game studio. I'm sure they have an incredibly horrific, toxic work environment and are just as bad as everybody else, but the games they release I will usually play. I think they don't really fundamentally understand what makes some of their lore and story fun. Right? Like, I think Fallout 4 is a fairly fundamental misunderstanding of what's good about Fallout. And I think Skyrim is a little bit similar with Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is a bit better because it's always been a bit hack and slashy. But like Fallout 4, they really lobotomized some of those systems. And they seem to think that was a good thing, so you know. And it sold really well. I'm fairly confident that Fallout 4 is the best-selling Fallout game. So they're good at doing that.
face.
Fuck me, there's so many. If Bethesda is good at doing anything, it is mass marketing and mass appeal. Like getting their games out to as many people as physically possible. They're really good at that. Why is nobody else helping? Why am I the only one killing these fuckers? Walk. Outstanding fight, by the way. Can some of you help? You were helping for a little bit, for a brief second. Fallout 4 has caused me more crashes than anything X64. I was kind of the opposite. I mean, like, Fallout New Vegas is the best Fallout game. I know it's trite to say, but, like, Fallout New Vegas is a masterpiece and is really, really good. But it crashes at the drop of a hat. What are you? Okay, well, you're dead, whatever you were. Oh, the lightning effect is their shock collars punishing them for dying. That makes sense. That's a cool effect. I like that. Right, let's go. I liked that monster. Oh my fuck. Oh, it's a wizard. Ow. Fucking hell. Fucking zoom in, you fucking idiot. I hate you so much. I played on console, so I didn't really have that many issues with the stability. Ooh, see, such a big... I would probably recommend playing Fallout New Vegas on console, because I don't think it needs mods, but if you do want them... The modding scene for Fallout is so huge that it seems like you'd be missing out if you had any interest in it. Although I don't really do modding that much. Oh, I remember this area, by the way. We were here at one point. This is where we first fought Spire Guards, and they were much more difficult than they currently are.
You think Lucian's twisted powers are impressive? Try this.
I just shot her by accident. Why aren't you helping, Hammer? Good stuff. Amazing fight. I feel like I'm not doing amazingly. I tried to play New Vegas with DLC on PS3. That was an unstable experience. Oh, I love Fallout New Vegas. The problem with Fallout New Vegas, for me, is that I've just played it too much. It's like all the Elder Scrolls games. The only reason I played Skyrim again... I'm not going to pause. I keep pausing too much. When I played Skyrim again, it was because of all of the DLCs and microtransaction nonsense that I got for free. So I went, okay, sure, I'll play some of that. But once it got into the more familiar stuff, I just went, I've done all of this so often that it holds no entertainment for me anymore. Like, I've played Skyrim probably like 12 times, same with all of the Fallout games. Morrowind, Oblivion, just everything they've put out, really, once they went, like, properly 3D. Like, I've tried to play Daggerfall, I just simply can't get into it. Can I shoot you? Are you a lift? Maybe? The DLC for Skyrim is great?
I will need to concentrate.
Yes,
to start the gate.
I would say the expansions...
I must rely on the two
fuck
of you to
off.
watch my back.
I would say the expansions for Oblivion and Skyrim are better than the main games. Like Dawnguard and Dragonborn especially are both very fun. I really enjoy those. Shivering Isles is way better than the main story of Oblivion. Shivering Isles is great. Main story of Oblivion is fine. And the setting is fine.
Oh, sure.
Morrowind, I don't know if I would say. I like Tribunal. I don't really like Blood Moon. Defend Garth, okay. Okay, can you shut up and fight? Where are they going to come from?
I thought you'd be back.
I thought you'd be back.
We'll do all the work while you sit there and think.
What are you talking
know
about?
it's
There's nobody
my
to
turn
defend him
for a
from.
break, wasn't it?
Stop nattering on, you freak.
Is that a shard?
What? That thing? What are you pointing at?
Amazing, isn't it?
What? Oh, Jesus.
Sunset's amazing.
Oh, hang on. The game has crashed. Speaking of crashes. Now, my stream, I have lost preview window, but it should be fine, right? The game has very much crashed. So what I'm going to have to do is exit out of the game and restart it. This happens with this game sometimes. So I have loaded out of the game. Tell us more about your experience playing Fable 2. It will not even let me click on good or bad. That's how badly it's crashed. Let me go into Task Manager. Xbox. end task. There we go. And load it back up. And it should have saved my position. Should. It did last time this happened. Hearthfire's a mess, though. Oh, I remember. Hearthfire's the one where you just build a house, right? It's all right. It's all right. That's the sort of thing that shouldn't... Like, you used to call them expansions. This is where I show my age. When a game came out with something like Dragonborn or Dawnguard, they used to be called expansion packs or expansions, not DLCs. And DLCs, in my head, were something tiny, like the horse armor thing, right? That was an expansion. That was a DLC. Now, everything's just called DLCs, and so it means the whole thing is lumped in together. Like, there is a horse armor pack. It's free, but there's a horse armor pack in Skyrim now, and it is put on the same level as, like, Dawnguard in the shop, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Right, we're going back over to the game screen. You should be seeing the little rocket ship. I can't tell. I remember when you wanted more of a game, wait for 2 or 2. Yeah, exactly. Like, there was always like when I was a kid, there was expansions like I played a lot of Neverwinter Nights when I was a kid. I never did any of the custom campaigns, but I just played Neverwinter Nights over and over again. And there was DLCs for that. Even just calling them DLCs just there feels wrong, though. There was expansions for that called Hordes of the Underdark, and I can't remember the other one. And I liked both of those and played those. It's just now it feels like it's all kind of lumped in with lots of nonsense. We'll never do anything like Horse Armor again. It is kind of Bethesda's fault. I have no doubt that somebody else would have done it. Like, somebody else would have ground up that machine and, like, you know, thought, hey, this is a good idea. Let's milk everybody for money for any tiny piece of content. But, Bethesda kind of kicked it off with the horse armor thing, and now it's everywhere, and I just don't like it. But it's kind of just part of the ecosystem right now. Like, you can't really get that out anymore. In the pre-internet age, expansion packs are basically whole new games. Yes, real villains always been EA. Oh yeah, I mean they're like comic book villains, right? Like Nintendo, we talked about, are evil. Bethesda are fairly evil. EA are like proper, unironic evil. Press A to start, by the way.
Story begins.
You should be seeing this. Continue? Isn't the first instance of it from a football game? See, that would make sense, because then you could update the players easily and still milk them for money. Oh, God! You're doing it again? Oh, fucking football. The real villain has always been the player. They must be punished. Where are they? Okay, so we're doing this little bit again. Well, that's unbelievably irritating. I wish you had saved.
We shouldn't use the front
Follow
gate.
Gareth.
Lucian's
Yep,
men
I will.
Be expecting us. Follow me.
I will be skipping conversations all over the
It
place.
really is great to have you back.
Yeah, you too.
I went back to the temple for a while.
Yep.
Same old nonsense.
Uh-huh. Conversations.
Ignorant men trying to tell everyone how to live their lives based on books written 1,000 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Right. And nothing that ancient could possibly contain any wisdom.
Ooh.
Hey, these aren't old kingdom schematics that teach you
I'm
how
holding
to
my
build
controller in one hand.
Dinner box. Play
It's a load
now.
of superstitious nonsense that never helped anybody.
Oh, I heard the
And if you
ginger from
swallow
Chicken
it,
Run there.
It can get you killed.
We may actually be...
Right, I'm leaving these fuckers behind and we're speedrunning this. Bye. Spinner box. I don't know what a spinner box is. Oh, I really just cannot stand football. I was talking about football recently. I think Nuku brought it up because he's the only person I know and I'm close to who enjoys football, really. And like talks about football. I genuinely cannot stand football. I said this before, I can't remember on stream or not, but I have watched one football match since the age of 8. I watched a few when I was like 7 or 8. It's his only real flaw. I never played football, but I went and saw some football matches when I was about 8, and I saw the Euros final where Italy beat England a couple of years ago. That was the first one I had seen in a long time, and my God, I found it insufferable. Found it absolutely insufferable. Enjoys football, what a nerd. I don't absolutely hate football because I like people who like football, but I do sort of hate it. I just rein myself back. That's how I am with a few sports, like rugby. My dad is huge into rugby, and so I don't voice my disdain for sports as much around that. I just like football so much, I sometimes think I'm overdoing it. I'm kind of the same with football, to be honest.
They're between us and the Cullis Gate.
Yeah, that's fucking...
We'll have to fight our way through.
Munch'em. There we go. And you... Bang. Fantastic. And you... Bang. And you... Come on, next one. Next one. Oh, for fuck's sake. What about Ga? I have never watched a match of Ga. I just cannot imagine finding it entertaining. I think I've watched a hurling match in my life and thought it was fine. Thought it was like fine, but I wouldn't bother watching much of it, to be honest. Sheffield seems to think we invented football rules, so every child raised as male had to be into football, which gave you extra rights to get in trouble and be violent to other children. That was the thing. In my school, you just got to miss matches and shit if you were into football. It's just annoying. It's always been a patriarchy thing to me. It is very, very much like men are supposed to like football. And yes, I was always mocked when I was a kid for not liking football. Because football is probably the most popular sport in Ireland. It probably goes football, then rugby, then Ga and hurling, right? There we go. The sport itself is good, but being from England, having it force-fed and ask questions like, are you gay? When you say you're not into it, yeah, that was a big thing. What are you, gay? Sorry, it wouldn't have been in that accent, would it? Like, no chance? What? It's football's definitely the most popular. Maybe, at least in Munster, rugby is huge. Ga, rugby, football in Ireland? Oh, that cannot be true. Absolutely not. It probably depends on region, but hang on. Let me be wrong. Let me look this up. Most popular sports, Ireland. Sport in terms of participation is by far soccer, football, it says. Then Gaelic football. Okay. Is Ga more popular than rugby? Soccer sits comfortably high. Rugby takes third position. Oh, it says here, it says on sportsjoe.ie, it says Ga is the most popular sport in Ireland. Really? Gaelic football, hurling are most popular Gaelic sports. But yeah, which is the five most popular sports from Complete Sports? It is apparently Gaelic football. Jesus, really? Gaelic football, and then rugby. Wow. I was sure it was football, rugby, Gaelic football. Apparently it's Gaelic football, rugby. Wow. Well, it is linking on this thing, Gaelic games. It is linking hurling and Gaelic football together. I don't know if that affects it. Ga's huge here? I've just never really met anybody who loves it. I am near a Ga pitch, like a Ga club. But no, I never hear anybody talk about it. I hear people talk about football all the time. Hurling and football play 15 to a side and you score 1 point. It's just explaining the rules of hurling and football. You get the Brits asking if you were all gay. It definitely was a thing. Like I said, when I was in secondary school, people would go like, are you gay because you don't like soccer? And I'd be like, no, I don't think so. And if it is, it's not because of that. Okay. But I'm so shocked. I was never into Ga, but my partner's from a rural area and it's the heart of most rural areas. I guess depending on how far from a town or city you are, you're probably obsessed with it, right? It feels like it has that kind of vibe, not to be too rude about Ga, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like pubs for children, right? Like, if you're a teen and you're not allowed to go to a bar, you're probably going to be hanging out at a GA club, I guess. A lot of this is not really familiar to me because I didn't have friends, by the way. Thank you. Kill that guy. Move. Yeah, I was never into any of them, basically, is what it comes down to. Oh my god, I got way too close. Fuck me! Ow! Okay, roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away. You're in my way right now. I don't like it.
What's the matter? I'm not amusing anymore.
There we go. Man, he has a chip on his shoulder from being in prison. Strikes me as like how everyone in Wales would say in a survey that rugby was national sport, but literally no one goes to watch any rugby. I think it might be that. Like, I think people are going to answer GA and answer hurling because they feel like they should, because it's like the national sports and stuff like that. And then everybody just watches football. I have a sneaking suspicion that that's what it is. I don't know if I think it might be fake news. Remember all the stuff we went to teach you about blocking, and I've forgotten it all. Right, here comes the big crystal boy. There we go. Easy enough to take out. Fine. Fucking hell, I can't remember how to put away the gun. And then there's more boys here. We're nearly caught up. Let me heal. Oh god, they're right fucking there! Jesus Christ. Okay, shoot things with gun, please. Shoot things with gun! Fucking Jesus Christ. Fuck off. Okay, just at least roll more if you're not gonna block.
Nobody kills a soldier and lives.
It's hard to tell in the dark who anyone is, even. Like, you're an evil.
You think Lucian's twisted powers are impressive? Try this.
Okay, we all done? All of them dead? Good. Crowds at local club games or county matches are big, I'm telling you. I guess I did... When I was in secondary school, there was a couple of teachers who had their classrooms decked out in GA stuff. I never really read into it. I guess it's just kind of quietly really popular in the background. I just, sincerely, I just never hear it get talked about. Right, heal again, please. Because I'm fucked. There we go. Oh my god, there's still more. Can you please fight something? Okay, it's A to put away the gun, by the way. I've figured it out. I guess, to be fair, I'm not around many people who like sports in general. Like, really, the only person I'm around on a regular basis who actually talks about any sports is Nuku.
I will need to concentrate to start the gate.
And he just talks about football.
I must rely on
My
the two of you to watch
dad
my
will
back.
sometimes talk about rugby, and that's about it. Like, you've never heard most Madonna tracks? Maybe, yeah, probably. I'm just not around people who like Madonna.
You sit there and think. Let me know when it's my turn.
Okay, we're
Right,
caught up.
boys?
What the fuck am I supposed to do
Is
here?
that a shard?
Yes, it is. That's the shard. Defend Garth. Am I supposed to shoot this?
A sunset's amazing. That's a bloody nightmare.
We have a small advantage. They don't want us.
Oh god! Okay, now I'm supposed to shoot it, I think.
I know that's supposed to be helpful, but it's not. It's not alone. Looks like it's brought
Oh,
its
fuck
own
off.
army.
Get out of the fucking nightmare zone, please. Oh god! Ah! Right, bad. Okay, bring out fucking not this. Not this. Bring out the knife or whatever. Look out! Oh my god, I'm hurt. Okay, hang on. Ah! You've got a gun.
You're not getting away with that again.
Oh, it's already 11% on. This might be okay. Remember, I can charge up. Okay, just fucking...
That wasn't supposed to happen.
There we go.
Damn it.
Fucking heads. Hit him! Hammer! What the fuck are you doing? Hit the fuckers! There we go, that's better. Okay, there we go. Something's happening. Oh my fucking god, move and do something! Oh my pricks! You are injured. Am I? Am I? There we go. Fucking kill the wizard at least. Okay, roll away, roll away, roll away. And use... Oh, she's fucking down! Bring out your gun! I need to protect the fucking wizard, idiot. Okay, he's down, he's down, he's down. That's fine. Ugh, help me! Okay, I need to... I let her tank. Okay, get this guy. This guy's important to get out. There we go.
Just a few more adjustments.
Fuck off! Kill him! He keeps dodging the fucking bullets! Ow. There we go. That's the important one. They're all over goth! Will maybe help the fucker? Fucking hit them! What are you doing? Where are you aiming into the sky? What the actual fuck is wrong with you? Run, 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 run. Goth, look out! They're on Goth! Help Goth! Help him your fucking self. I'm gonna kill myself. Goth, look out! Okay, couple gone. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. That's what we want. And you, just as long as they go for me, that's probably fine, to be honest. There we go. And then this one over here. Come on, hurry! Keep killing him. Almost finished. You're not really, are you? That's a lie, what you just told. You're not really nearly finished. Okay, they're gonna come up from here. I need to go over here, actually.
We're close. Just a few more adjustments.
Just get out of the way! Get out of the fucking way, you fucking hammer idiot! Target the useful one, maybe? Oh my god! Okay, nearly done, nearly done, nearly done. Shoot the fucking head off. They're all over God! Why did they record 2 lines for this?
All right.
Okay, he's nearly done. 1 more percent. Okay, we're done. We're done. Just kill the fucking idiots. Mop them up.
Quickly.
Eat a pie or something. Ow! Toxic rage tray is one of my favorite trays. The toxic rage is real. I hate this fucking magic prick. Fucking wizard idiot. Take cover, men! Why aren't you helping? Why were you just standing there while I was fighting the last few guys? Are we done? You're more vulnerable when collecting experience orbs. Is that a thing? Fuck me, man. I hated that. Yeah, fine, I'll enter the fucking gate. New quest, stranded. What, did he send me to the wrong place? I've got my dog. Where was the dog in all that? Was the dog even there? Oh my god, I'm so much bigger than I was expecting to be. You okay, hon?
Can you hear me?
Vaguely. Prof. Sound a bit robot-y, like Discord is breaking. Oh, I'm about to be molested by David Bradley over there.
Well.
His name is Old Greg?
What have we got here?
I'm Old Greg. Do you love me? Are you playing your love games with me? You want some Baileys? Sorry, I really liked Mighty Boosh back in the day. Hello, Old Greg. I am actually about to be molested, I think. I'm drinking a noodle broth right now. Broth siblings. Hello.
Is it alive? Yeah, you had a dog with you there, like.
Oh no, he's Irish, is he?
It ran off into the fog.
No, he might be West Country.
The banshees will have it by now.
I think he might be meant to be Irish. Banshees are Irish.
You've seen the last of that mongrel, I can tell you.
Honestly, I don't care.
You from Bloodstone, eh?
I would just like to point out, look at how fucking ripped my character is. She could absolutely destroy these bars. She could punch through the bars into the guy's skull in one punch.
You ain't got the stink of it about you.
Stink of it about you.
'Tis a wicked place. Would be burnt to the ground if there was any justice.
That was Irish.
So, what do I do about you?
Wow. Why is every sentence ending with wow? Reckon I'll burn you as well. Oh, some evil fog! Is he about to be eaten by banshees? Eaten by banshees? Bye. Why would you fucking run off into the fog?
No, please.
Why would you not stay? Bye, Old Greg. Oh, I hear some juicy noises. Lovely.
You should be able to hear me now.
Yeah. Oh, it's
You're
my dog.
alive. The Colours Gate malfunctioned, and Hammer and Garth were sent back to the guild.
Oh, fuck off.
You've made it to Wraithmarsh, but you're on your own for now. Well, you're not entirely on your own, but Hammer and Garth cannot reach you. Be wary.
Okay.
The fog here is unnatural. Somehow it dampens the guild seal.
Oh, a key.
Bloodstone
Thank
is
you.
on the far side of the marshes. I suggest you head there, quickly.
Thank you, dog. To be fair, running into the fog is something I'd expect you to instinctively do. I really love fog. I've said this before. I think fog is really nice. I love something that's one of the few things that's nice about living by the sea is that occasionally there'll be like very thick fog. I really like it. Like a thick sea fog where you can barely see anything. I think it's very, I don't know, atmospheric. I like walking around in fog and mist. Like just having on like some music or something like that and sitting in some fog. It's really nice. I refuse to believe that's weird. I think that's a normal thing. Fog's really nice. Take. Right, let me out. Thank you. Of course you do. That's a normal thing. Ooh, saving content. Good. So even if it crashes, we won't be completely fucked. Explore the nearby marshes. What? No, I'm trying to remember what banshees do. Banshees are like Irish folklore, but I don't really know any Irish folklore. They like scream and it gives you like, it like makes your head explode or something. What do they do? I think banshees, if they scream, you die. Or like it means you're about to die if you hear them scream, something like that. It's like you telling us you have thousands of Megamind robots. I've never seen Megamind, so I don't get the reference. But fog is love. Everybody likes fog. Fog is really nice and atmospheric. Isn't that why people like Silent Hill? Dreya cops use fog in jars so they can have fog on non-foggy days. Someone screams at me, I feel like I'm about to die. Right through here, I guess. New area, which is nice.
See your aim, if you've got one.
Oh, it's the fucking gargoyles again. Hang on. Where are you? What's that whooshing noise? If you hear a banshee scream, someone close to you will die by morning. Is that the myth? I never really read any Irish myths.
I can smell your awful breath.
Pauper skirt. Sure, I'll take it.
Away from here.
They'll be brushing their hair, screaming away. A pauper shirt. I think this is what we started with, yes. Diluted tomato juice. Fuck it, use that. Some tomato juice. Oh, it made me slightly fat, maybe? I don't know. My nan used to listen to this music. What, screaming? Objection overruled. Take. Is that like an arguing manual? Where's the gargoyle? Is it up there? Oh, there it is.
You could try shooting me, but you'd probably poke your eye out instead.
Fuck you. There we go. 13 of 50. This is never going to happen. I like fog. Not all the time, but in the right place, it's lush. Bodmin Moor in Ancient Oak Forest, like being in a Tolkien location. See, I like that. That's how it feels. It feels very atmospheric. Oh, I would love to walk around some woodland in the fog. That would be amazing. That would honestly be my idea of the perfect walk, is walking around in like some dense forest. Like an old forest, which we don't really have any of in this country, but like an old forest with like really thick fog. I'd love that. Like Fangorn Forest in Lord of the Rings. That is like my ideal location. Next meetup is Bodmin Moor. Right, that's a body. Oh, is that old Greg? That is old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Do you ever listen to the things you say? That, again, that is completely normal this time. I'll accept not everybody's into briny broth or sipping brine from tuna cans, but fog is beautiful. Fog's lovely. An old, creaky forest with lots of fog around, just walking around in there for an hour or two. That would be lovely. That would be a really blissful time. I think that's nice. I think everything combined that you say paints this incredible picture. Like, this looks nice, this marsh. If this was foggier again, I think this would be nice to walk around in. What a pathetic vault. Right, let's go. I think you're all being disingenuous and that you'd actually have a lovely time. Can I get in through this door? See, why can I vault over that low fence but not in through this window? I'd climb in through this window. That whooshing is getting very annoying. We'll discover when we have to eat in the forest of eaten by wildlife. I mean, that's how I want to go out. Leave me in an old woodland and let me be eaten by foxes. Another one? Oh no, another one? What was that clip? Was that about Brexit? Not another one. You'll walk back and say they would have loved this fog. I probably would, I guess. Exactly. Where the fuck are you? Where's this gargoyle? Oh, it's right fucking there. I mean, I'm gonna shoot them just because they're annoying. There we go. Why is the dog crying? Grow up. Oh, are you hurt or something? Are you hurt? Can I heal you? Or are you just frightened? If you're just frightened, grow up. If you're hurt, also grow up. It's scared. Ugh. I thought dogs were meant to be... Dogs are too stupid to be scared. Like, they barely know what's going on. Is this a typewriter? What are you? Oh, it's a till. Okay. Pauper blouse. That's kind of nice. I might buy a blouse soon. I don't know. I was thinking of going clothes shopping because all my clothes suck, but I am trying desperately to lose some weight, and so I don't want to buy, you know, lots of clothes and then not fit in them. So I'm trying to do that first. dogs famous for being stupid. Dogs are pretty fucking dumb. Like, people say, oh, a Labrador, that's as smart as a 3-year-old child. Have you ever met a 3-year-old child? They are fucking morons. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. They're really stupid. Dogs in general strike me as being very dumb. I've met so many dogs and none of them have had a brain cell between them. Explore nearby marshes. We are. You can stop prompting me. I mean, what do you think I'm doing right now? All shepherd dogs are smart as fuck. Like German shepherds. They don't strike me as goofy as some other dogs, but I think dogs are really dumb. They're intelligent in their own way. Are they? Dogs are clever. I fundamentally disagree. I think that dogs are clever. I think dogs are really dumb. My parents' dogs don't realize that they can't stop in time to not hit benches when they run around. That's not smart. It's just not smart. Like, my parents' dogs are... I'm constantly getting images in my family group chat of the dogs with like fucking bruises and cuts on their faces because they just kind of run into walls and shit. That's not smart. Now they do look weird and spindly and inbred, but like they're really dumb. Can confirm Marley is a moron. Marley is lush though. Who's Marley? Is Marley... Are Marley and Me the dog, or is your dog's name Marley? And is it named after the movie? I've never seen Marley and Me. I don't think it would affect me very much. It's Dead Dog is basically the movie. Marley is Steen's dog. Okay. Probably dumb. All dogs are dumb. I had a dog who I loved very much. As a kid, named Molly. Sort of a Jack Russell mix. And less dumb than some dogs. Less dumb than my parents' dogs, but still quite dumb. You know, in an endearing way, but very stupid. This dog as well, fairly. Although this dog can give me keys and stuff without being trained to, so it's fine. Marley ran into our sliding door when I first moved in here. Yep. That's your folks' dogs, and also it could be they just don't give a fuck, just excited and hardcore. They're terrified of rain. They're terrified of rain and run into benches. They're very stupid. They're terrified of my guinea pigs. The biggest dog. Why does the bigger dog simply not eat the other dogs? My parents' biggest dog is fucking terrified of the guinea pigs because my mum, when she was checking on the guinea pigs, when we went to, I can't even remember, Amsterdam. When we went to Amsterdam, my mum was minding the guinea pigs. She came up and was in the garden with one of the dogs, just like sitting out in the garden. One of the guinea pigs walked over and squeaked at the dog, who is, I'm going to say 70 times bigger than the guinea pig, and freaked the dog out so much that it cried, panicked, and ran into a wall. That is how stupid those dogs are. And then the guinea pig would continually come out to the back door, check that the dog was still frightened of it, and then run back in. And the dog still refuses to come into this house. They are fundamentally dumb. My dog loves the rain, goes out and sits in the rain with his eyes closed. That's very sweet. See, I'm not saying they're always hideous and ugly and awful. Like, that sounds quite cute. But in general, I think they're just kind of messy and drooly and not in love with them. I used to be a dog person, but I think that was just because of my parents. Like my...
Something in the marsh is controlling the fog.
Ah, fuck, I'm going to shoot a banshee.
You need to find the source and destroy it.
I mean, yeah, that's a banshee, I think. Basically what they look like, just kind of ghost women. Is it really bad to say wood? Right, what the fuck am I meant to do to you?
Why do you think you continue to cheat, Daddy?
Fuck me, okay, can I shoot you at all? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I can't hit her at all. Right, what am I supposed to do? Magic? Okay, the magic works. Okay, just hit her with lots of magic. Target the fucker! Target her! What are you doing?
What would Rose say if she could see you now?
She'd probably go, how'd you get so hot?
She'd recognize the creature you become.
Oh my god. There we go. Fuck her up. Fuck her up! That's what we do! There we go! Okay, now we have the mandatory, you know, waiting period again. Beat the shit out of the little gremlins. This is fine.
My love, I am your bride.
I am your bride? Alright. Thank you. Where is she? No, her. Target her. We can probably kill her on this thing. She done? One more? Oh, does she have like a sliver of health left? She fucking does. Oh.
Lucian laughs every night as he remembers that night in his study. He still keeps the gun with which he shot you and your sister.
Yeah, okay, and... Come on, where is she? Come on, one more. There we fucking go. Fantastic. That was good. I liked that fight.
But be careful. There may be more, so stay on your guard.
I liked
I may
that.
lose contact with you again because of the fog.
Why is my camera still shaking? That's worrying. It's trying to be dark and unsettling. My first dog was called Chalky because my parents were big Rick Stein fans. Do I know who Rick Stein is? Rick Stein. Googling Rick Stein. Rick Stein is this boy. A celebrity chef. No, I don't. I've never heard of this man in my life. Rick Stein is a celebrity chef, apparently. He's the fish chef. I don't know who that is. Is this too English for me to understand? The screaming really affects me, and yet Nazgul are fine. I love the Nazgul screams. I find them almost slightly satisfying in a weird way. The sort of like intake of breath ones. Like... that kind of scream. It's very satisfying and cool. I didn't know I could do that, by the way, until I did this. Fuck off, that is awful. Just screaming while breathing in is apparently what makes that noise. He lives in Padstow in Cornwall. It's nice. I've never heard of this either. More pauper clothes. I probably shouldn't be bothering to take these, right? Patchy coat. That looks kind of nice. Things I'd wear in real life, but I'm happy with my current outfit in the game. Any more bodies to loot? So does nobody live here? I think, depending on how long this is abandoned, I'd expect these houses to look worse. You've never heard of Cornwall. I've never heard of that specific place in Cornwall. I've heard of the place Cornwall. Although only a bit. I revealed recently that I did not know where in England it was. And had to be told by Emma, I think, that it was in, like, the far south. I thought it was somewhere in the north. Because, you know, people talk about the north of England being quite pretty. I thought it was up there somewhere. Anything in here? I don't know what that noise is. I'm hearing like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh noises. And then my camera is shaking a little bit. I'm liking the atmosphere of this place. This is quite a nice area. This is great. Thank you for the clipping. Cornwall up north with its famous links to Wales. Does Cornwall have links to Wales? Cornwall isn't near Wales, is it? I thought it was on the other side. I literally have no idea. It's somewhere south. Wales is west of the other places, right? Eau d'Aube perfume. You can literally catch a ferry from Swansea to Cornwall. Can you? Where's Cornwall? Hang on. Cornwall. Show me Cornwall on a map. Cornwall is... Oh, it's down there! I thought it was on the other side, like opposite London. It's, Oh, it's right there? Oh, it's so far... Oh, I thought it was where Canterbury is. I thought it was where Ramsgate is. I thought this was Cornwall. Cornwall's there? Okay. So it is very close to Wales. I thought it was... At first, I thought it was up here, like in the North York Moors, that kind of area. Because I think people call this kind of pretty. Or the Lake District, maybe. And then I thought it was down here. Now I know it's down here. I will forget again. Newquay. I've heard of Newquay. That's in Cornwall, then? Penzance is in Cornwall? I've heard of the name Pirates of Penzance. I thought it was somewhere in France. I didn't know Penzance was there. St. Ives. There's a place called Lizard. That's really cool. I like that. Right, let's go. Fantastic. Go back to the game. Anything else to loot? I could sleep here if I wanted to, if I didn't want to spend a potion or anything. Let's eat a carrot. That'll heal me up a bit. Most of my family live in Penzance. I know nothing about this area. I mean, all I know about Cornwall is that it's meant to be very, very beautiful. Oh my god, it's zombies. Fuck me. Fucking hell, where'd all you come from? And why? It was empty a second ago. Fucking hell. Can I charge up a little bit? Come on, just... No, for fuck's sake. Please kill him faster. We done? Nearly. Okay, maybe don't hang around as slow as we are. Most of the Cork of England. What's the nicest looking place in Ireland? Like the place with outstanding natural beauty? Apparently parts of Cork, I think. Although I've never seen them. The West Country, the west of Ireland is meant to be very pretty. Although nobody would go there. Because Jesus. The people there would eat you alive if you pulled out a smartphone. There's a Newquay Cornwall, and then there's a Newquay Pembrokeshire, which is the most famous one, because I've definitely heard the name.
This used to be Oakvale, though it has changed radically since I saw it last, and that was a long time ago. It has seen many a cruel deed. 600 years ago, bandits attacked the village and burned it to the ground. The survivors
Oh, I
rebuilt
remember
their
that.
lives, only to have them destroyed a second and final time. A new threat came from within. A reckless young villager made a deal with the forces of Shadow, who took the lives of every other resident as payment. All of his family, all of his friends, everyone he loved. And now, the marsh has engulfed the village, and Oakvale is nothing but a bitter memory.
Fucking hell, just kill the fuckers. There we go, good. The, Newid Key? Dunno? I don't know what that means. Is Pembrokeshire in Wales? Is Pembrokeshire Wales? Or is that England? I've heard that name before, I'm sure. Oh my fucking god! I don't live there in your country! Your silly little collection of countries. Fuck me. Pembrokeshire. Wales, okay. A county in the southwest of Wales, bordered by Carmarthenshire, which I've also heard of, Ceredigion, which I've never heard of, and the rest by sea. What are the counties of Wales? Counties of Wales. Gwent, I've heard of. Gwynedd, never heard of it. Mid Glamorgan, I've heard of Glamorgan. Powys, no idea. Ceredigion, what's it called? Ceredigion? Ceredigion? Here we go. Wales historical geography. Clwyd. Diffid. Hang on, let's zoom in a little bit. Decline all. So we have Cluid, Dyfid, Gwent, Gwynedd, Mid Glamorgan, South Glamorgan, West Glamorgan, Powys, Pembrokeshire, Montgomeryshire, Radnorshire, Flint. Oh, I don't know any of these. Carmarthenshire, I've heard. Cardiganshire. Is that where cardigans come from? Is that where cardigans live? All right, let's go back. Cerdigian, Kirdigian, maybe. Is it Kirdigian? Or is it Cerdigian? No. The name Cornwall comes from the name for the Horn people, Cornavy, and then Saxons added Wales, which means foreigner, also where the name Wales come from. That's cool. So it's Kirdigian. Kirdigian? That sounds more Welsh than what I was saying. Kirdigian. Kirdigian? Oh, it's a bird. I have stopped 3 times recently in the rain, to take photos of cute looking pigeons that I've seen on the road. Curmudgeon. Might be where that comes from. Although no, I don't consider Welsh people stereotypically curmudgeonly. Scottish people I consider a bit curmudgeonly. Emma said that the Scottish accent is the scariest accent recently to me. I don't know if I agree, but it does have an edge to it. There's another fucking boy around, by the way, that I can hear. Another gargoyle. Also, my dog's fucking run off. Oh, thank you. Oh, something's crashed. The game seems to have crashed. Yep, again, fantastic. Did she want to say that to my face? Well, she was watching some Limmy clips when she said it, and she said, my God, the Scottish accent is really scary. She said it was nice, but also a little bit scary. Right, I'm going to have to do this one more time, because I want to get to the next area before I end the stream. Quit game. Quit game. Exit that. Fucking right-click, task manager, close Xbox app, and then reload it back up. God, the Xbox app crashes a lot. Is it the Scottish accent or just like me? She has said when I've been watching clips of him before, why is he always so angry? Which is very sweet. Why does he always need to be so mad? I think I get around 90% of what Lemmy says. I understand 100% of what Lemmy says fairly easily. I don't think it's a hard accent to understand, but maybe, I don't know, maybe Scotland is like, our Scottish accent is like slightly similar to the Irish accent, so it's easier. Because I don't think I have a strong accent. I don't think I do, at least. Like, I don't think anybody has ever said in my chat that they have had trouble hearing what I'm saying. I think I enunciate okay, but I have downplayed my own accent over the years. I don't speak full-on proper Cork, like. Lemmy is incredibly miserable. I find that I empathise with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I understand him 100%, but not at first. I think Emma said the same, but I think it's fine. Serve cunt has gone forever. Yes, join us. I have muted that. There's a few things I have muted on Twitter. I don't really mute many words on Twitter. I muted the words Pedro Pascal because I saw too many creepy paparazzi photos of him. I was like, I can't do it. He looks so uncomfortable. I don't want to hear him have to react to being called daddy on a red carpet anymore. So I muted that. I muted a lot of Harry Potter words. I muted Hunger Games and Katniss because the algorithm for about a week decided that I loved Hunger Games when I do not. I muted the phrase serve cunt, and I've muted a couple others. I haven't blocked many people, and I haven't muted many words. Scottish accents are great and not oh, fuck off! Really? You haven't saved in that long? Oh, fuck me, I'll do this off camera. That's the end of the stream. Scottish accents are great and not scary, and Limmy could perhaps be considered a curmudgeon. I have a weird hybrid Welsh Yorkshire accent, and people keep asking where in Scotland I'm from, which I'd take over being assumed to be English. I don't know if this is weird to say. That sounds like it could possibly be the greatest accent of all time, because the Welsh accent, I would say, is the best British accent. I think the Welsh accent is genuinely lovely. Like Sambal, this might make up for slandering Wales earlier, but whenever I hear you speak in Discord or something, I always think you have the perfect voice and accent for like reading sleepy audiobooks. Like you feel like you should be reading something by a fire in a big armchair. Like I love the Welsh accent, it's really nice. And I would say second is Yorkshire. I really like the Yorkshire accent as well. I think it's beautiful. So Welsh Yorkshire hybrid accent, probably pretty great. Callan Lan intensifies. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? I'll be live again tomorrow with it makes me feel icky compliments from you. I feel the same. I get getting compliments. I'll be live tomorrow with Emma. We are doing a slightly unusual stream. I will be going onto this screen and we will be playing Soap Opera Hell, which is a fancy word for I have downloaded 3 very old, extremely shit-looking video games based on soap operas. One from 1987, one from 1991, and one from 2009, based on EastEnders, Coronation Street, and Neighbours. And we're going to play all of them because Emma is into soap operas. We're going to play all of them for at least half an hour each and then rank them and say which is the best of those games. Also, I have a game, if that runs very short, because it mightn't take very long. 2 of them are for the fucking ZX Spectrum. They can't be too complicated.
I did become a little bit of a slag.
I have a Grey's Anatomy video game as well, which is kind of a soap as well, right? Anyway, let's go over here. Who can I raid? ZX Spectrum? Yes, I have it took surprisingly long to find a good one. A good emulator for it. I got a paid one, but it's on trial for 28 days. Who's live? Oh, you know who's live. Let's just raid Rosie. /raid. Have I typed that right? No, I've put in a comma. And have I typed it right now? Yes. Fantastic. My first computer. Wow. My first computer was a Windows XP machine. So I cannot empathize, but we will be playing some stuff. Basically, that's what it comes down to. Come join. It'll be baffling and fun. Bye, everybody. See ya. Thanks for any follows, by the way, and thanks for any sound alerts and bits and stuff. Thanks for interacting with the chat, basically. It keeps the stream alive, let's be honest. Bye. See ya. See you tomorrow if you're there. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.